boy, chill California. Yo, cool muscle dude, Sting Man.
Like what Sting like wearing his feet?
Peruse, dude.
Peruse.
Shoes for your feet, pockets for your stuff.
Welcome back, fans, to World Championship Wrestling. Earlier today, I had the occasion to speak with the U.S. champion. Here's what he had to say. We're here, ladies and gentlemen, the United States heavyweight champion, the total package Lex Luger, and you not wrestling this Tuesday night at the Clash, for my sake anyway, is you're very conspicuous with your absence. However, I know you're going to be there live in Live Funk's Grill. Is there any announcement you're going to make, or what is the exact reason you're going to be there? I know the last time you made quite an impression.
Yeah, things seem to happen when the total package Lex Luger's around. There wouldn't be a live Clash. There wouldn't be millions and millions of viewers out there, Jim, if the total package Lex Luger was not present. Because I am a major force in the NWA today. I am what people do when they switch that set on. This right here, 270 pounds of chiseled perfection is what the world tunes in to see. And I am definitely going to be there. I wouldn't miss it for the world. It is great exposure. And a total package Lex Luger has one thing on his mind right now. Everybody's worried about this Sting and Flair wrestling on the 25th. The match, Jim Ross, I've said before, should have never been signed. But it has. I've been backdoored once before, going back to Ricky Steamboat. It will not happen again. I will do everything and anything. I don't care who I have to go around or what has to happen. That match on the 25th will not take place without Lex Luger.
Can we expect a surprise from Lex Luger Tuesday night? Time will tell. Let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Lee Scott. And his opponent, making his way into the ring area, he is the U.S. heavyweight champion from Chicago, Illinois, at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
Well, Corny, we heard those comments that I had earlier today with Lex Luger, and it sounds to me like he's got something up his sleeve because he's just not going to show up in Corpus. I know it's very prestigious to be on Funk's Grill, but I think he's got something behind those cold blue eyes on his mind.
Well, I think I know what he's got on his mind, Jim, and as a matter of fact, he's made that plain. He's saying that he is going to get Sting or get Flair, one or the other.
Well, they'll both be in that big cage match this Tuesday night. Boy, he's an awesome specimen. The U.S. champion against one of my favorites, Lee Scott.
He would be your favorite, a guy with more guts than brains.
Well, you got to hand it to a kid that never quits trying.
I'll tell you what, you can handle Lee Scott some medical insurance because he needs it.
I was thinking about taking a policy out and making myself the beneficiary, but didn't think it'd be too ethical. Some of the dang-gum collisions he's had, man, I'll tell you something. I'm just lucky he survived, and to survive the total package, well, he's going to be very lucky here. Luger drops down. Great quickness by the big man. 7 years in professional football. The youngest starter ever in the Canadian Football League at 19. And Lee Scott underneath, he's not intimidated. He does have more guts than perhaps common sense, but this kid will fight you.
Brother, I'll tell you what, Lex Luger was moving there around that ring, leapfrogging, dropping down. But Lee Scott, I think he took the man just a little bit lightly when he's not going to do that anymore. Because Lex Luger has got on his mind getting a hold of Ric Flair and winning that World Heavyweight title before February 25th. If he doesn't do that, then he wants to get a hold of Sting and incapacitate him so he can have the title match at Wrestle War.
Fans, don't forget the NWA main event returns tomorrow night, right after NBA basketball. And Luger, Lee Scott's got him cradled. Can he hold him down? But Luger's too strong. He powered out. And Scott right back on him inside cradle, and Luger again powers out. 3 pinning predicaments from Lee Scott on Lex Luger. Luger's got to be shocked. Oh, Scott's got to be shocked now. Oh, the tide has turned.
You talk about being shocked. Lee Scott is positively electrocuted right now.
Main event returns tomorrow right after NBA basketball. Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton, the feature matchup for the TV title. Luger extends got the world's strongest man on the program here today. The reason I say that, Luger is so awesomely strong. But Doug Furness will be here. Doug Furness, I should say. A native of Oklahoma will be here. We'll talk more about that coming up. Luger's got Lee Scott in a bad position here. Here it comes, a super.
Well, as Gordon would say, every single one of the 27 movable vertebrae just took a U-Haul and moved.
He is awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the total package, Lex Luger.
One has to think to this Tuesday night, and what does he have on his mind? He destroyed trophies and bodies at the last Classic Champions.
United States Heavyweight Champion with the Superplex. Like you said, he'll be there Tuesday, and I know what he's got on his mind. Ric Flair and Sting.
And fans, we'll be back. The Rock and Roll Express will be with us right after this.